You better not be pouting.
Warn me when you're about to do that. Cause that hurts my brain.
What's up, y'all? It's that dude, Thirsticle, the king of thirsties, De Blasche Gerst. And I'm from PutThatBack.org. And I have with me Put That Back's resident black man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, black man.
Thank you very much. My name is Hirostormwolf. I'm also a video content creator for PutThatBack.org. And yeah, what's going on? I'm not as black as he likes you to believe.
He's pretty black. Anyway,
I hate you so much.
Today we are going to talk about Titanfall, our experiences on the Xbox One. Mainly our likes and dislikes, and maybe we'll get into some banter, but we'll see what happens. So, Hero, what didn't you like about this game?
My biggest complaint is the AI. They are beyond stupid. Literally, I've seen a dude pick his ass and pick his nose with the same finger.
The AI is pretty dumb. But I mean, I do like it. Like when I'm running around and then I turn a corner and I go inside of a house, and then my AI is like shooting another dude in the face with a shotgun, and then he's like, "This is how you get shit done." I think that's kind of funny. But other than that, I feel like they don't really serve any sort of purpose besides let me speed up the fall of my Titan.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of don't care for them. I hope there's a mode where we can take them out, but then I feel like if we take the bots out, that it'll be less jam-packed. Like there'll be less going on if you think about it, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're in place for, is basically to make it feel like it's a huge battle going on since it's only 6-on-6.
Yeah, just because, you know, they got the drop ships and then they're all fighting each other, and then they're shooting at Titans as well and trying to shoot at you too. So I mean, they kind of even it out, I guess. They really don't bother me as much. The main issue I have with this game, and it was hard to pick an issue until I just thought about it, that fucking smart pistol. Holy crap, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, you mean that bitchmate weapon?
Yo, cause it's alright. It's a first person shooter with parkour and mechs. Why are you chilling in a corner, cloaked, just shooting a smart pistol? And like I best showed it to you when I was like, yo, these guys are really camping it out. I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna run around this map and I'm gonna find you. There's nowhere that you can go that I can't go. Wherever you go, I will find you and I will kill you. So it's like, I don't get it. I really could do without that weapon. Now I know the people who are gonna defend it are probably the people who use that weapon. I just think it's stupid. Like I really played a whole match with this one guy, chased me around the whole fucking map, just trying to shoot me with that gun. Every time I saw him, he was trying to shoot me with that gun, and I don't understand why. It's a stupid weapon. I feel like it's crazy cheap. Well, it has the potential to be crazy cheap, and I feel like it's pointless and it shouldn't be in the game.
Yeah, I agree on that. It's pretty much a weapon made for people who can't shoot a gun. It's literally what it's made for. It does it for you.
I agree with that. Another thing that I had that was not so big, not so much of a big deal. Well, actually, this one was actually a big deal. When it was a private beta, it ran smooth. There was no lagging, glitching. Nobody was hopping and skipping. There was no drop frames and none of that. When it became open to the public is when it started to get really bad, like random lag spikes and just people like, I'm really good at shooting people out of the sky when they eject, but when it went open to the public, it was hard for me to catch somebody because they're just zipping around and teleporting in the air. So like, how the fuck am I supposed to find you?
Right.
Yeah.
Like I think simply because it is a beta, it's bound to happen. But hopefully they learn from this, and it's not that bad at launch, because it was really ridiculous today when we was trying to play.
You would think 6 versus 6 it wouldn't be as bad as it was today. And I mean, the graphics could be a little bit better, but it's nothing to gripe about, you know.
Right. It's definitely better than Call of Duty Ghost.
Yeah, it's way better than Call of Duty. I actually think it's a step up from Battlefield too. So
I mean, I don't know, man.
Think about what's happening. You know, I don't know. I would say it was. I mean, it is, because I have Battlefield for the Xbox One, and you know, I mean, it's nice, but I don't know. I just really like fucking Titanfall.
I will say there's a lot more going on, and for it to maintain the frame rate that it has, it's really impressive.
Yeah, the like shit just blowing up, and then you got 4. Like, I was stuck inside of a building, and I was shooting bots and I was shooting pilots inside of the room, but on the outside of the window there was 4 mechs going at it right by the window. They were just shooting at each other, and missiles was blowing up, and they were punching each other. Oh my god, it was just crazy. it was crazy. I couldn't even. It was just the explosions and everything happening at once was just ridiculous. And
yeah, when shit goes down, you notice.
Yeah, it definitely goes down. But now I want to take this time to talk about the pros of the game, which is more than the cons of the game, because I really couldn't. It was hard to find something to, you know, because even that pistol was like, if I find you, you're gonna die. You know, so it wasn't really that much of a pain. But the pros, oh man, this is easily the best shooter I've ever played in my life, next to Gears.
It's really good. Like, the gunplay feels great. The parkour is really well done.
Yeah, I didn't think the parkour was gonna be as good as it is, but the parkour is, holy crap.
It works, and it works really well.
Yeah, like this is just a beta. Like, it's hard. It's really hard to convince people that this is a beta because of how good it is. You know, right. I don't want it to end. I see myself playing it over and over and over and over and over, and there's always somebody to play with. And I mean, a lot of people are giving it flack because it makes you feel good because of how good you do in a match. But it's like, I've seen people in that game that are really bad. Like,
oh yeah,
like we had a teammate that went 0-9 and he was level 14. So
yeah, it really makes a difference if you can play this game or not, and I like that.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, just the way everything works. Like, I figured, you know, when you do the training and you're learning the parkour, it's gonna be hard to do the parkour. Like, oh, it's, you know, there's too many buttons you're gonna have to press. Like, this is just something that I assumed, but then you do the training, and then it's like you forget you ever did the training because it's like second nature. You're running off walls, and you're, you know, propelling off of stuff and just jumping on people's necks and jumping on Titans. It's just
snapping necks.
Snapping necks. Oh man, snapping necks. It has to be the most satisfying.
Like, not only do you snap the neck, you turn that shit around.
Yeah, like, give me your face. I want you to look at me. Look at me as you die. What else do you think is good about this game?
Like I mentioned earlier, the gunplay, the weapons work. There's no overpowered weapon like you see in other shooters nowadays. Mm-hmm. Every small thing just seems to meld together to make this awesome experience, and I really like that. Something that's really missing from shooters. Yeah,
it had to have been the most fun I've ever had in a shooter. Like, I've played them all. I own them all. You know, I have Call of Duty, I have Battlefield, I have Gears, Halo. Like, I have all of the shooters, but this was just like, I knew it was gonna be good, but I didn't think it was gonna be this good.
Oh, yeah. And the mechs aren't overpowered. That's what I was worried about. They function like as they should be.
Like, if you're stupid, you can get bodied by somebody on foot. Like,
oh, definitely.
It can definitely happen. And the stealth, another thing, the stealth isn't overpowered either. Like, I've killed many of people who were stealth.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's the best game, the best shooter I've ever played. And I think highly of Gears and like Halo, but Titanfall is the future, bro. Like, I don't even care about like competitive gameplay or anything like that. I'm more so just the fun factor of being on your living room, hanging with friends, just shooting people in the face.
Shoot people in the face.
Yeah. I mean, another thing too, actually, that I was thinking about, not so much a dislike. It's just I can honestly say with confidence that The Last Titan Alive, or whatever it's called, Last Titan Standing, is like my least favorite game type. Honestly.
Yeah, it's not as fun as the other game types that was available. I want to say it's not boring or anything. It's just, I don't know. It's just not as fun.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it's because we all like shooting people in the face on foot and being able to run around and actually move around the map. And with the Titan, you're kind of constricted to what you can do and where you can go.
Yeah, it's crazy because like you've seen it. I can literally be number 1 on the board and never call a Titan.
Yeah,
it's crazy. This game it makes you feel like you're good. You're having fun doing it, and you just have a blast. Like, I mean, I called BS like maybe once or twice. You know, I turned a corner and I got shot still. Like somebody was shooting me outside and I turned the corner and still died. You know,
right.
You have those situations and it's a beta. It happens. But other than that, it was a blast, and I can't wait for it to actually launch, because once it launches, oh buddy. Wait, when does it come out?
March 11th for the Xbox One and PC.
Oh, they messing up, dog.
Yeah, it's coming out with a whole bunch of other games.
Yeah, because you got what, Metal Gear and
Dark Souls 2, a whole bunch of stuff is just coming out.
Dark Souls 2.
Yeah. But I will say this though, the spawn system is one of the best spawn systems in first-person shooters.
It's a good thing you brought that up.
Yeah, because I know we mentioned it today. Like, we only had like maybe one complaint out of the many days we've played about the spawn system.
I only had one. I can honestly only count one, when I spawned on top of a grenade. Like, I spawned, there was a grenade that I was standing on, and I died. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was upset, but then, you know, I proceeded to redeem myself. So
by kicking faces.
By kicking faces. Oh man, it's so good. This game is just a breath of fresh air. And
it really is, especially in the first person genre.
Yeah, this is definitely what we needed, you know. This is what we needed, if you think about it. In terms of like new games, like this is sick, especially when, like, you know, they can leave in the airship or whatever, and you have the choice to blow it up, or, you know, they can get out of there or whatever. I find myself trying to kill everybody before they get to the ship, and then when they're on the ship, then you're trying to blow up the ship. It just becomes this different type of game of like cat and mouse when it's the epilogue portion. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
Speaking of which, I like the beginning of when you spawn into the map. It's not like you just magically appear there. You're literally riding in on the ship. It's a small thing, but it's just really cool.
Yeah, it's the small things that count, though. You know, it's just, oh man, such a great game.
It really is.
Yeah. Well, we just wanted to make this quick video real quick, just to give you our thoughts on this, on the beta experience we had. I mean, I've had it since the codes were first given out. I think you had it since the codes were first given out as well.
Yep.
And no, we didn't pay for them. Sorry for the people who did.
I'm not sorry. You dumb enough to buy it, that's your dumb fault.
Well, we're going to sign off here. Don't forget to check out putthatback.org if you want more from us, more gaming content, which would be our opinions on gaming content, not so much gaming news. You see what I'm saying? So go ahead and check out putthatback.org. Make sure you give this video a like, a subscribe if you could, and go check out Hirostormwolf. I'll leave his links in the description. If you guys enjoyed this video, we will do more in the future. Just make sure to let your voice be known in the comments and leave your likes, and then we'll do it again. You feel what I'm saying, dog?
If you don't, we will find you.
And we will kill you.
Banana Factory.
Good night, guys.
Creatures in the street start to howl and crawl to you. You're just an animal and your hands are for a damn good price.
やったー